He's back and he's the keynote speaker here. He joins me in Bermuda at the Total Wealth Symposium. Doug Casey.
It's always a pleasure.
Pretty nice setting, right?
It is, and I see that we're both dressed the part.
Yeah, I tried to do my best for you today, Doug. So much to talk to you about today. We're a little closer to the election than we were in July. Do you still see Trump presidency in the cards?
Well, as you know, I've been calling Trump for president for the last year. Now, that is not because I necessarily support him. I only support him, and I do very much relative to Hillary. But Trump is no libertarian, and he has a lot of unsound, let me say even goofy, economic ideas. But he's an enemy of the deep state, and he'll upset a lot of apple carts in Washington. So he'll throw some sand on the slippery slope that the country's on with a little bit of luck. So I still think he's going to win the election by a good margin, and I guess I'm happy about it.
A newsletter writer this week came out and said that a Trump presidency would bode well for gold because gold likes confusion. Do you think he'd be the best bet for gold?
Well, he's definitely the best bet for gold stocks. I don't know about whether he's the best bet for gold because he shows evidence of having more economic savvy than Hillary. He understands the dangers of printing money. So insofar as he can do anything, he might slow down the destruction of the US dollar. So he'd be bad for gold from that point of view, but he'll be good for gold stocks.
We had Fed meeting coming up. What do you think is going to come of it?
Well, I don't follow the Fed because for the same reason that I don't follow the actions of the criminally insane in institutions. I mean, these people demonstrably don't know what they're doing. They're not economists. They're political hacks. They're bereft of any sense of morality, destroying the currency, which is what they're in process of doing. But not only that, they're destroying capital because the way you create capital is by producing more than you consume and saving the difference. But when you have zero or negative interest rates, it makes it foolish, impossible for people to save. And therefore, capital is actually not being allowed to form, it's being destroyed.
Harsh words for the Fed, Doug. Harsh.
Danielle, it should be abolished. It serves no useful purpose.
Trump earlier this week said that Yellen is pressured by the White House, pressured by Obama to keep rates low. Do you think there's truth there? Is the Fed pressured by the White House?
Of course, because the Federal Reserve is a creature of the U.S. government, and it's supposed to, quote unquote, do things to prop the economy up and so forth. So absolutely.
All right. So on that note, are you buying gold now?
Yes, I'm a consistent buyer of gold, and I buy it in the form of coins, and especially smaller coins like sovereigns and Louis d'Or and Vernellis, the little ones.
But offline, you were saying you expect gold to maybe move another $100, $200 from here?
I think it's in a new bull market.
Okay.
But I'm not buying it because I expect it to move upwards $100 or $200.
So you're waiting right now?
I'm just buying it for safety and prudence, but I think by the time this all comes to an end, this next stage of the economy, gold is going to be trading $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 an ounce.
All right, you're a keynote speaker here at this conference, Total Wealth Symposium. What's your main message to speakers?
My main message was that although, as I alluded to at the beginning of our conversation, Western civilization's been going down for 100 years. The U.S. has been on the real slippery slope for about 40 years. It's all going to work out well because I think that Ray Kurzweil is right when he puts his finger on the singularity. There are so many different technologies, bioengineering, space technology, robotics, artificial intelligence, and biggest of all is nanotechnology that are going to change the whole nature of life. And they're all advancing at the rate of Moore's law at this point. So that regardless of how much capital the government destroys, well, maybe not regardless, they might still screw this up, and make this impossible. But Kurzweil believes that within 20 years, magic is going to happen. So it's all going to work out fine.
I love this optimism from you, Doug. This is...
Well, it's long-term, short-term. I couldn't be more bearish. But on the other hand, as long as you personally conserve enough capital so that you can get in front of these technological developments, you'll be able to take advantage of them. And perhaps you'll have not just beauty, but eternal youth and beauty.
Our wish for everyone.
And be rich. Well, it could happen to everybody. I mean, I think the future is not only going to be better than you imagine, but better than you can imagine. It's actually within our grasp today. Most people say, what is he, smoking something that he's going to say this? I'm just extrapolating current trends at their current rate of acceleration. So yeah, there's plenty of reason for optimism as long as these idiots in Washington don't start World War III.
We're okay. We'll be okay. All right, we're gonna go. Let's go apply our youth serum now, Doug. Thank you so much for joining us.
Or hit the beach anyway.
Yeah, we're that. Thanks so much. It's always a pleasure speaking with you.
Thanks,
Doug
Tanya.
Casey. Stay tuned to Kitco.com. We'll have much more for you.
Oh, we forgot to tout my book.
Oh, we always do it. Go for it.
Can we still do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, as you know, because you do know, I gave you a copy. I've written my first novel of a sextet of novels, reforming 6 unjustly besmirched occupations, and the first one is called Speculator, which is all
out now.
It's out now, and it's all about gold and gold stocks and a revolution in Africa, among other things. So I urge everybody to buy it.
Get that copy.
It's a hell of a read.
It
really
great.
is.
I recommend it. It's awesome. Doug
Thanks for that extra
Absolutely.
30 seconds.
So thanks for watching. We'll have much more for you on Kitco.com.